There was a great horror. Hey, it's Rod and Koo from the courod.
Hey.
Back at you. It's been ages, but it's great to see you. Nothing's changed. Hair and the beard and the super big tits over here. That's just the way we roll.
We're rolling.
I mean, she's pretty too.
Aww.
We've been married over 2 years now, and nothing has changed. And we were literally just talking about how our life is a sitcom, because every day of our life literally could be written into a goddamn sitcom for NBC. So stay tuned, NBC, because we're going to give you some sitcom ideas.
He's a blend of Peter Griffin. I won't give you Homer Simpson because you're not stupid.
Thank God.
Peter
or
Griffin.
Drunk.
Peter Griffin. Who else? Michael Scott.
Yeah.
From The Office.
Yeah.
All
the stupid, crazy people that are kind of funny,
but
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Rodney's what the fuck.
I'm what the fuck.
I love him, but he's
But it's
what the
cool.
fuck.
Everybody that knows me knows that. But they know I'm also, honestly and genuinely, one of the best guys they know. Because in a pinch, anybody could come to me for anything. It didn't matter if it was my last dime, I'd give it to somebody, right? That's just the way I am. But I'm also that guy that's kind of funny and oddly attractive with a shirt off. Giggity. Anyway, so our life is a sitcom. Our life is this crazy sitcom. And, I mean, you know, we brought in all these plants because we're practicing horticulture. And
Horticulture.
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 We're practicing horticulture, and we brought in all these plants from the yard, and we put them in pots, and we bought soil, and we were like, yeah, we're jamming outdoor plants inside.
Most of them have gone really well.
And then tonight, there's like 17 billion gnats on the walls.
Everywhere.
And they're like 2 millimeters, 2 millimeters long, so... You know, Courtney and I are like fucking hung-fooing them, and we're chopping them, and we're punching.
I'm
we're
still
like,
looking for
We're
them.
doing like Tai Bo and shit.
It's just this room.
And they're falling down. It's like a scene from 300 all over again.
So here's a tip.
War, man. War on the bugs.
Girls like succulents. Now, if you don't know what succulents are, look them up.
It's not oral sex. It's succulents. It's a plant. I know. I thought the same thing. She said, I want some succulents. I'm like, yeah. No, not what you think.
So we're raking in the front yard the other day, and Rodney finds these succulents in our front yard, which I've never seen before. But they're, right now they're like this big. And I was like, awesome. I'm going to go grab some pots. I'm going to transplant them. We're going to take them in the house. Wicked.
Yep.
Not so wicked.
Nope.
Tonight, we come in the computer room / office / art
Succulent
studio.
gnats.
Everywhere.
Art studio room.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, those are on the deck, along with our curtains. We had, like, art supplies.
We vacuumed, sprayed. I put rubber gloves on like I was like some sort of
He was a warrior.
cleaning ninja.
A vacuum warrior.
And I was vacuuming and punching, and there was like a few roundhouse kicks and stuff. And then... Roadhouse. And then Courtney over here was like throwing shit over her shoulders and like...
Juggling.
Yeah, and she was like, as it would go over her shoulder, she'd be like, I saw one! Wham! And she'd nail it. It was a crazy bloody mess in here.
It was intense.
But we survived. It was 2 on 17 billion, and we're still standing.
There's a few left, I'm sure.
They're everywhere. I can still see them. But it's impressive. And we'll fight another fight tomorrow. They'll regroup, and they'll come back for more tomorrow.
And we'll kick their asses again.
And we'll continue to do so until they're dead.
So here's a funny story.
Sitcom.
I'm expecting to come home tomorrow to a White House. And let me tell you why. About 3 years ago, I'm at work. Rodney calls me on his lunch break and says, I think Jet has fleas. Jet's our cat. I was like, okay, well, let's go get a flea collar or, one of the treatments for him. That's fine. I call him when he gets home from work. He sounds like he's out of his mind.
True story.
And he's
There's heavy metal playing in the background.
And he's like, I did something. I'm like, what did you do? He goes, the house is white. I'm like, why is the house white? Well, he took 3 tubs of baby powder and spread them all over our house.
Walls and floors.
And he tells me
and
tonight,
mattresses.
the purpose was to track them.
I was
They left
tracking
trails.
them. Then they could leave trails, so I
We-
could fight them.
3 years later, my living room rug, still, if you pick it up to move it and drop it, baby powder goes everywhere.
We should show that on the video.
Oh,
The baby
my
powder
God.
3 years later.
Oh my
is
God.
funny.
I moved the rug. We were working out this morning, and amidst our workout, the rug slipped. And before I went to work, I looked, and there was like this perfect corner of baby powder underneath the rug.
You know, fleas are kind of like mini ninjas. They can jump and do backflips and bite and shit. You gotta take them serious. So
Yeah, something like that.
when they come into your house, you gotta, gloves are off, man. You know,
Yeah, they were. You were sitting on the floor, cross-legged,
punching
punching the carpet.
Yeah, and the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, you're something else there, Michael. Peter. What should I call you?
Don't be like, I love you, sweetie. I love you even though you're weird.
That's true love. True love.
All right. Hey, this has been Courod. It's been great to be back, and we're going to see you next time because this shit is happening again. Bam!